Hello everyone. Today I'm going to carefully prepare a delicious prawn rice dish with little artichokes with patience, care, attention and precision, because we're going to set it aside later to put on top. So here we need to saute it quite well for a few minutes, and just a pinch of salt, a little bit of salt. All right, now we're going to saute the prawns a little bit. Let's give it a couple of turns. This will give it the seafood flavor, and it's already starting to get some color. Today it's a delicacy, nobody wanted it before. All right, we have them ready. We're going to take them out soon. We also don't want them to be overcooked. This needs to stay a bit al dente for later, so when we eat it, the meat is perfect. Let's add the cuttlefish. We carefully add the pieces of cuttlefish and the finely chopped garlic, ensuring that the garlic does not burn. To achieve this, we gently pour a small amount of the flavorful cuttlefish broth into the pan, which helps in preventing the garlic from burning. After that, we proceed to add the freshly diced tomato, which adds a vibrant color and a fresh taste to the dish. This is the delicious tomato sauce that we make at home. You can simply see how it's easily done on the page. It's an incredibly simple way to make paellas a bit quicker. We incorporate a generous tablespoon of paprika. This time, I added it later, because since we already had the tomato prepared, we'll carefully and gently add the rice to the mixture. 1, 2, 3, 4. To prepare the dish, we start by gently stirring the rice with the chicken pieces, ensuring that the rice is evenly coated and taking care not to let the paella burn excessively. Once the rice has been turned a couple of times, we proceed to add the chicken. It's important to note that the broth ratio is crucial for the dish's success, with 2 parts of broth to 2 parts of rice, which equals 4 parts in total. This balance ensures that the flavors are well distributed and the rice cooks perfectly, absorbing all the deliciousness of the broth and chicken. The ratio of broth is 2.5 to 1. 2.5 parts of broth for 1. That also depends a bit on the heat you have, because there are times when you should add a little more. If they're strong, a little less. If they're slower, the heat. Depending on the heat, but more or less, that's the amount. Now we'll turn up the heat, and we'll keep it like this for about 8 minutes on high heat, starting from when it begins to boil. It won't take long because the broth is hot, which is very important. Always use hot broth. I've used a seafood broth, a broth that's a bit stronger than fish broth. I made this a little bit with the leftover heads, red heads, shrimp heads, and with all that I've made the broth too. And this is a broth that's a bit stronger. And we've used this broth too because this paella in particular is seafood, and the essence has to be seafood. We're going to put the reds in. We're going to arrange them nicely. Imagine a scenario where items are meticulously arranged in a particular order, much like the way one might carefully organize a collection of cherished objects. In this context, consider the artichoke, a unique and intriguing vegetable. Its layers are akin to the petals of a flower, each one unfolding to reveal the heart within. This arrangement is not just about aesthetics, but also about the functionality and the journey of four here and 4 over here. Look at this wonderful rice in these last 8 minutes on low heat. The artichoke is almost done cooking, and the red prawns are getting a little bit done. But if you place them like this, they won't overcook, and you'll have some amazing meat. I forgot. The saffron is fine. Now we add it since it's liquid. That's it. That's the good thing about doing it this way, because you can spread it everywhere. And that's it. Fix the problem. I'm going to take the one in the middle out a bit now, because the middle is usually where it normally gets stuck. So it's better to use the heat from the outside than the heat from the center. To finish cooking, well, this is done. Now we close it and let it rest. All right, for 10 minutes. An amazing paella